The Climb of Hope. A small mountain town surrounded by towering peaks. Characters. Lila, a determined young woman in her late 20s, who dreams of climbing the highest peak in the region. Mark, Lila's best friend, an experienced climber who supports her ambitions. Mrs. Thompson, an elderly woman in the town, known for her wisdom and stories of resilience. Part 1, The Dream Begins, 15 minutes. Lila gazed out at the majestic mountain range from her window, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and fear. Ever since she was a child, she had dreamed of conquering the highest peak, known as Eagle's Summit. The stories of climbers who had stood at its summit inspired her, but she was also aware of the dangers involved. One afternoon, she confided in Mark. "I want to climb Eagle's Summit this summer," she declared. Mark, who had climbed many peaks, was supportive but warned her of the challenges ahead. "It's tough, Lila. The weather can turn, and the terrain is rough. You need to train hard." Lila smiled, determination shining in her eyes. "I'm ready to put in the work." Part 2, The Training, 15 minutes. Lila began her rigorous training. Every morning, she woke up early to run through the rugged trails nearby, building her endurance. Mark joined her, pushing her to go further each day. They climbed smaller hills, practiced setting up camps, and navigated with maps. Lila struggled at times, her muscles aching and her spirit wavering. One evening, after a particularly grueling climb, Lila sat on a rock, frustrated. "What if I'm not cut out for this?" she sighed. Mark sat beside her. "Remember Mrs. Thompson's story about the old oak tree? It grew through storms and harsh winters. It didn't give up, it just kept growing stronger." Inspired, Lila pushed through her doubts, channeling the resilience of that oak tree. Part 3, The Challenge, 15 minutes. As summer approached, Lila and Mark prepared for their expedition to Eagle's Summit.